Oh no, I can't do that. I see that done already. I started a broadcast, bro.
What's the channel?
I actually have no idea. Let me see if it's this channel.
No, I can go off your account. I can go through your account. It's cool. I'm watching it.
You're watching it? Oh yeah, one viewer. No phone. Not yet. I started the game. Wait. Which camera is it on? It's my XX
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Whoa. Mikey Williams is a
and they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Moving backwards on first down, never set on second down.
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there. And even 60 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. This time they'll throw it with Vick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. It's a gain of 9 yards. And just like that, it's third down. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
How good is Melvin Gordon?
They'll run for it with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, he's a fucking sweaty. Your favorite team is the Steelers?
This will be taken very short. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And
that's
the
a
way
good
that you
ass
coach
to be
these
honest.
things,
Fumble.
you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
I bet you picked the triangle play. You knew it.
From the gun, Vic. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
You see a fucking screen, that's how much he blitz you.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean...
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep now for Land. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown! Jarvis Landry. 60 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Oh, shot, that was you that scored.
The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
It's cool, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But he could have ran that shit because he had Vic as the person that's holding the ball for
this
the
is
kick.
taken just shy of the 10 here.
And
he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
What the fuck?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now Fournette, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Fournette, and an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
So good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
And you got 4 yards.
From just shy of midfield,
Everything was fucking locked
it was
up.
Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
What the hell? God, you got a touchdown if you that fucking.
Vic to throw on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you pointed out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting in the
Like,
half
you
and
can't
come
even
out
blame
ready to
yourself
go.
for losing, bro. This thing
Sometimes
really
those
has like a
coaches can just sense their
95
team, maybe
overall
they're a
fucking
little
team.
flat, or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Bet you doesn't gain like 5 yards in this game.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, you have to win this to go into the playoffs.
No, I can.
Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pick 6. Go back in the game. Let's watch. Pick 6.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vic setting up the screen for Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Guys are both watching videos.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
That throw by Vic, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line,
He would be a sweating him and just fucking take his three.
At his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. I know, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's just like, every time you fucking switch your play, it's like a fucking switch to his defense, bro.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Yes, excellent.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yes, excellent.
Running left, it's Fournette. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. They'll go with a big bang for him. He's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3
you're 4th and
timeouts.
1.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Oh,
They'll try to throw it here. Vic. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That's one thing I don't get about screen passes, bro. It's like the halfback just like waits a second and just stands there for a second before running to the section route, bro.
Throwing, Vic. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Fucking Michael Vick sucks, bro.
Watch.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Dawson's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken near the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw a big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Fournette on the counter. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. A call and luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
So you're lucky as hell, my guy.
Your teammate gets it. Just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Saquon Barkley running right. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Dang.
On 2nd down, here's
Suck the
Barkley.
shot at him. Yeah, it's like
He'll get it down
this.
inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
He was talking about his mom in
It
the
appears
fucking
he'll be a
pregame.
few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Vick readies to throw, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut him down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you jostle downfield.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Damn, that's a fumble.
I was waiting for you to say something.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now here's Vick.
They're in this game.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there.
This third quarter,
capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken near the 13. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Leonard Fournette, and even 90 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Dawson tacks on the point after. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
I am watching
Fourth
the
quarter will
drive.
begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
He's going to let this one go deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer, Mel Blount.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The tackle there by John Johnson. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Vick. And that is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. He cuts it right. And the cutback to the sideline. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A handoff, Fournette running left. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll run for it with Fournette. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he stopped immediately there. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. John Johnson with the INT. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm gonna get that.